Yeah. Is my head okay? Week 8 is upon us, and we're happy that you're here to join us again. While the world around us is going back into lockdown, we hope we can bring you some joyful news this week. The topics range the usual, but are pretty positive for a change. We wanted to share the more positive news we could find this week, especially right now when the world is taking a turn for the worst in the pandemic. You're okay, right? Right? Okay, so first off, who has not thought about visiting Amsterdam? The city known for being one of the friendliest and most liberal cities in the world, famous for its weed, famous for its red light district, famous for its art and architecture, as well as its canals, and well, it's a little bit famous for its bikes. In the Netherlands, bicycles are used as daily transport by a large portion of the population. For instance, in Amsterdam there are 321,000 residents and 880,000 bikes, which has caused a bit of an eyesore in the city. Its bridges are packed with bikes, blocking the view of the majestic canals. But no more, says Amsterdam. Amsterdam is going to put flower arrangements on the bridges crossing the canals year-round, so bikes cannot be put there anymore. Well, maybe the flowers can help with the smell of weed everywhere. I guess that could be a positive. So, with that major tourist attraction behind us, we will be going over shut up. We will be going over Europe's most eco-friendly tourist attractions as Travel Daily News reports. Us Switched analyzed 27 of the world's most popular tourist attractions and ranked them on eco-friendly credentials. These include water usage reduction, emissions reductions, sustainable travel, and an assortment of other things. And in Europe, from best to worst, we have the Natural History Museum, Disneyland, the Efteling. The remainder in order are, by the way, the Vatican, the Tivoli Gardens. It's a whole lot. Just look down. In the comments you'll find the link. The worst performing, by the way, are the London Eye and La Sagra Familia. They are right at the bottom of the list, which surprised me, especially London Eye a little bit, because there's a couple of other things in London that are ranking really well. No, they should put you in the London Tower. So when we travel, we generally need a place to sleep, and many among us tend to go to hotels or vacation homes. Travel Daily News reports about research being done by Dare Tour, a German tour operator, to provide us with the 2020 Hotel Price Index to reveal the costs of vacation homes and hotels in 75 locations around the world. For those interested, the most expensive location is Zurich, closely followed by LA and New York. A little bit obvious, those. Well, Zurich was a bit of a surprise, but LA and New York was actually pretty obvious. So now you know, the rest you can find in the link below. No. Mentioning Zurich brings us to another topic which has some Swiss relations. Snowboard behemoth Nidecker has released a press statement that they are pledging to save the planet. They have launched a SAFE program, which stands for Sustainable Production, Allocate for the Planet, Valuable Initiatives and Ethical Partnerships. Nidecker is not unknown in the battle for the planet. They support Protect Our Winters, which was set up by Jeremy Jones of Jones Snowboards. And with this program, Nidecker and the Nidecker Group as a whole want to drive more change in the snowboard world. For those who are unaware, Jones Snowboards is part of the Nidecker Group. Just for those of you who are unaware. No, it's not Rona. Sticking in the snow for just a few more minutes, what is North America's top ski and snowboard resort? Well, Forbes has the answer. According to a recent poll done by Ski Magazine, it's Sun Valley Resort. It ranks first in lifts and down days, but also top 5 in grooming, dining, lodging, mountain food service, accessibility, charm, and overall satisfaction. Okay, we're just gonna, shall we go to Sun Valley next year? Yeah. Another thing, so have you heard, you might have missed it, October 30th was World Lemur Day. 98% of all lemur species are threatened with extinction, and the World Lemur Festival and Lemur Day are there to help raise awareness for the threat to these species. For those unaware, all lemur species are native to Madagascar and are threatened by extinction and need our help. If you want to read more about this, please, again, down below you will find the article and see if you are willing to help. No, that's penguins of Madagascar. Those are lemurs, by the way. Another thing under threat, and a topic we have hit a few times now, coral. But luckily this time we have some uplifting news. A new reef has been discovered off the Great Barrier Reef. The reef is detached and not part of the main Great Barrier Reef, and it's called a blade-like reef, which at its base is 1.5 kilometers wide and 500 meters tall, making it taller than the Empire State Building. So this just points towards the fact that we don't know everything about our planet and we need to keep our planet safe. And we have some more coral news, by the way. Plans have been revealed for the world's first coral conservation facility. It will be called the Living Coral Biobank, and it's aimed to secure the long-term future and biodiversity of corals, who are of course under a massive threat and due to climate change and increased oceanic temperatures. The coral ark will house over 800 species and preserve them for future survival of the species. If you want to learn more about this topic, please click the link down below for the Lonely Planet article, and also go to Netflix and go watch the Chasing Coral documentary, which is really an enlightening documentary to see. So next up, Nuremberg is a city known for a few things, but it has some disappointing news as it has to cancel its world famous Christmas market due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The event dates back to pre-Christmas mid-16th century and is visited by 2 million people annually, but due to the pandemic they've had to cut the event short, cancel it. They hope to return next year, but they are not the only Christmas market who has to cancel their activities for this year. So if you're planning on visiting those, I'm sorry to have to relay you this message. And winter does not only provide us, that's a bad segue, with Christmas joy and winter joy, it also gives us the beauty of the Northern Lights and the occurrences of the Aurora borealis in the Northern Arctic will be named. You can go down to the website and submit names. Wow, that's stupid. We're going to end up with Lighty McNorthy or something, or Northy McGreenface. It's a beautiful phenomenon though, and we only usually give names to destructive phenomenon, natural events, and giving names to a beautiful natural event might actually be a very good idea. Yeah, at least I think so. And to end today's topic, the World Spa Awards, apparently that's a thing, announces the 2020 best international spa and wellness brands in the world. The top award go to the Gstaad Palace in Switzerland, the world's best hotel spa. The Lancefer wait, what does it say? doTERRA, the best aromatherapy brand? Aren't they like a multi-level marketing scheme? No, we're not going to support that. No, we're done. We're done. In Gstaad, the best one, if you want to go to a wellness hotel. So I hope everyone got what they wanted out of this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You know how to do that. And we'll be back next week again with our weekly updates. See you then. Shut up.